Okay. Take that off, I guess. Okay. Let's just look at my template. I didn't realize I had a stereo. I wanted a stereo instance of Thaw-Ampo on this. I must have done that accidentally. I never noticed it. Okay. I've got nothing here at all. Just an empty project, and I did make a template a bit ago, so I've got a few tracks on here, but nothing's recorded. This tempo's not set, so I got to figure out what I want to play. Oh. I just switched that over to mono. I don't know, it makes too much difference, but okay. I kind of want to do something like, I don't know, riffy, because I do a lot of like chord stuff. So maybe I'll do like something heavier. I'm going to mess around with the presets here yet again. You know what? That's not bad. Yet again, too loud for anything usable. So just turn that down. I'll adjust it from there. Okay, that's interesting. I'm gonna go up a little bit with the mids. You know what? I actually just think I don't like this one. Sounds cool at first, but it's not gonna cut through the mix. All right. Where is the input gain? Okay. Oh, the gate's super high. That's probably why it sounds weird. I don't mind that sound. That's kind of cool. Let's see. I definitely just use the low and high cut on here because if I run it through a guitar bus, like when I sum all the tracks together, I'm going to do that anyway. So just do it preemptively in the plugin. That way I can just run this through a compressor and be done with it. I don't think that's easier per se, but I also just kind of sculpt the sounds where I want ahead of time. Okay, so I think I'm going to build on that riff for the song. So I'm going to turn this pedal off real quick. Just tune the guitar. I got to set a tempo. Wait, what? Sure, tuner. Just tell me it's an E when it's a D. Okay. All right, so tempo. Go just a little slower because it's kind of hard to play. It's like on the verge of being too fast. Yeah, okay. All right, let me figure out what I want to do here, because I like this. Okay. Let me just, if I go, I'm gonna just put this on a loop so it doesn't keep going more and more to the ends. Played it wrong. I could do a key change. Ooh, how about that? Okay, so I'll go. So D. All right, I'll see what I'll do. I think what I'm going to do is just do a couple punch-ins and like piece together a outline. It's probably my best move right now. Okay, so here goes nothing. Wait, you know what? Do I want to... Yeah, I'm just going to pick it open. All right, that's enough. I think, I don't know if I want to do that twice or 4 times. Oh, hitting the wrong stuff. All right, that's good. And then okay, I'll go. All right, so there's that. Then I'm gonna go D to C. Okay, So that's the transition. If I do a key change. Maybe I do that. It's a little different than what I was doing when I was trying this out. Wait, B, damn it. Immediately mess up. This is going to be a lot of parts. Okay, and then all right, so I switched to E major here. I think I'm just going to do all of the minor chords in the key though. Okay. I don't know if that'll... Okay, I'm absolutely going to have to make these different colors or I am never going to know what part I'm at looking at it. Just kind of work my way. Wait, is that a key change there? That's the... Okay. You know what? This is all some kind of green. Pre-chorus bluish, chorus purple. That works. Okay, and then I can just go ahead and do that because my song structure is usually just verse, pre-chorus, chorus 3 times. You know what? Yeah, there. One chorus to end it, and then I'm just gonna go. There we go. Song ended. Okay, so that should work. Okay, let me listen to this tone again. I think I gotta do. That'll work. It's obviously way too loud. Okay. That should work. I wonder if I'm going to try something. Slide this down. Okay, I'm going to slide that temporarily over there because I want to see if I can just do sample delay. Sure. Just put a stereo plug in there and force this into stereo. There we go. Kept the tone, right? Yeah. Okay, and then I'm going to center it out. Okay, let's see if this works. Go to samples. Do that until you're both. Okay, and now I'm going to... Come on, slide. I'm going to throw this in. Yes. It worked. it's stereo. Good. All right, I think that works. Okay, I'm going to duplicate this right side track. Label it left, because I'm going to pan it left. -30, because these left and right tracks I had are the same tone anyway. All right, the usual thing. I'm going to put it in standard. And now I'm going to track my first all the way through performance. And here's hoping I can remember this whole thing. Let me just actually do a little quick memory refresher. I just kind of cut through the parts. Keep going. Wait, what the hell? Oh, right. See, this is what I gotta remember. That does. Got it. And on. Wait. First chords 2 times. All right. I might end up having to put markers, reminders up on top, but I'll see if I can pull this off without. Don't forget the first riff immediately. Come on, brain. I freaking forgot it already. Son of a, come on. Why am I like this? I'm blanking sometimes. Kind of used to it. I'll try it again. That was EA. Why did that sound like shit? Okay. Come on. This is going to be a pain in my ass, isn't it? Why do I just blank? I hate that. That's just... okay, I will get this. It just takes me a couple times until I get into autopilot, because trying to remember is not a possibility for me most of the time. What the? I literally know how to play that, and I did something else. Okay. If I can't get through the next repeat because my brain will not retain the information, I might just do a punch-in video because I've gotta. It's happened a few times. This is like it's not a thing where I can't play the parts. It's a thing where my brain just refuses to accept the thing that I'm remembering is the thing I should actually do. It's like this... It's this ADD thing I have. Come on. Start on the A. I know that, and I'm not doing it. See, this is what I'm talking about. I mean, I guess that harmonized, but I can't. Okay, it's happening. Screw it. So that's the first chorus, second chorus, and now I'm just going to do a little tag in last chorus out. Yeah, screw it. I do a new song every day, so I don't have time to sit here and mess around with my defective brain. It's like I just go blank. The part's not even hard to play. I just go blank and don't remember what I'm doing. So, yeah, sometimes that happens and forget it. I'll just fade the videos together because I want to do another freaking take already. All right. If I have to piece this one together, I will. If suddenly I just can retain information, I'll, play it. Here I go. You know what? Screw it. I'm not even going to freaking try. I'm just going to copy paste because I want to get moving here. Okay, last chorus. All right, there we go. Good enough. Oh, I hate when I do that, man. It just goes blank when I get to the next part. Turn the drive down for a little more clarity. I think I'm gonna ditch this stereo thing. No plug-in, no plug-in, because I'm just gonna put a different tone on this. Yeah, go back to mono and let me see here. I soloed it out. That was like for recording, you know, so I can kind of hear both sides and not get mixed up, but it's a little weird sounding. Just gonna make a tight, kind of scratchy thing. All right, let's see. Yeah, we'll just put it right up the middle, honestly. I've got an idea. There's like a lo-fi effect. Yeah, that's what I'm going to put up the middle. Cutting a lot of low end out of these because it's going to make the bass guitar a muddy mess if I don't. Well, it'll fight it anyway. Okay. Let's see, I'll layer this up. All right, there's that. And I'm gonna do a right side of that. Okay, kind of reinforce that E to A because it's getting lost in some of the other dubs I was doing. Okay, and then this one's a sloppy mess, so I got to tighten this up with some just single note. Messed it up. One more. Yeah. All right, other side, same deal. What, snap on the measure, dude? All right. This will also make a lot more sense once I have a bass guitar on it. That sounds a lot nicer now. here's the whole F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, C sharp, F sharp. Yeah. C sharp's only half the time of the first chord. Yeah. All right. Then next one. Where'd you go? Oh, I got that. I forgot to cut that. That might be part of the problem. Okay. To be fair, this is kind of a lot of parts. I usually write like a verse and a chorus, so can't get too mad at myself, but still, I'm just like, I literally know what to do, and I just go blank. I hate when that happens. I just kind of learned, like, I'm not going to get an all the way through take unless I sit here for an eternity, or what it'll feel like an eternity. So I'm just like, no, just end it. I'm going to have to just splice the video together later because I do like an edited, finished version of this that I post on places. So I'm just going to have to crossfade it and screw it. Yesterday, I only did one all the way through playthrough on the guitar. So I actually put left and right as the same window. I don't know if anyone will even notice, but that's what I did. Just gonna do a little end punch in here. I'm not bothering to crossfade because with the distortion, you don't even hear anything. Kind of smudges it all together anyway. Let's make sure because I'm hitting caps lock instead of shift. That'll do it. Okay, so I'm just gonna make these kind of the correct color throughout. That's probably fine, honestly, but there. No, I'll like it better. All right. So these tighter punch-ins, they got the low end, whereas these other takes are kind of sloppy, so I just chopped it out, so it won't really be that noticeable. I have a hell of a time on the bass guitar because that one I kind of have to do all the way through too. If need be, I'll just do what I did on the other guitar takes, but I don't want to. It makes the video editing way more annoying. Okay, I think I'm just gonna throw a guitar solo on here because I just do an improvised guitar solo. I turn the pedals stuff all off. Let's do a quick tuning check. All right, probably good enough. Let me just remind myself, okay, this is all E minor. Here are the key changes. So, okay. And I think I'm going to play through this little blue pre-chorus part and then just have a doubled chorus at the end. That's my current plan. Okay. So, make sure I'm actually recording on my phone so I can do the edit it later. Edited version. All right, just improvised guitar solo. Here I go. Maybe I'll do like just Just do a quick scale run up, something. It's a little off time. Let me do it again. Gotta lock in with the guitars, which admittedly are a little sloppy. Wait, so if I go... This is more planning than I ever do for my guitar solos, but I want this intro riff to not suck. Maybe that. Yeah, I'm trying to find the good notes to lay over that intro riff, because that's going that way. I want this to go the other way. Sorry about this, but I feel like I'm a little out of tune yet. Gotta make sure it's actually in tune. So a little flat. That's a little flat. Okay. I dropped faster than I'd even expect. All right. Key. Okay. Still don't totally like the beginning, so... Yeah, that was better. That was better. Okay, I gotta skip a few notes. Alright, decided to let it go, because if I don't do doubled chorus with the vocals, I at least have some kind of thing for an outro. Okay, so let's see if I can squeeze more gain out of this. I'll do it. I got it. Good. I've got my normalize feature to like -7 dB, so it's like not too loud, not too quiet, so it's not going to 0. But if I'm a little under gain on my audio interface knob, that'll bring me up. If I'm over, I usually just kind of let it go, unless it's crazy over. But -7 seems to just be the sweet spot where, oh crap, I got that right. Yeah. Tell me the camera was on. Now it seems to be the sweet spot where it like hits the amp with just enough attack, but it doesn't get overly noisy. This kind of sounds weird without drums and bass on here yet, but you know, in my brain I'm trying to hear it. Okay. All right, I think I'm good so far here. So, all right, I've been trying to do vocals early. I don't know if I should just do that, but I don't know. Probably fine. I just try to not talk too much so I ruin my voice before I get to it. I'm gonna try to lay down a bass part. If I can only get through the first chorus and then my mind blanks like it was doing on the guitar, I'll just punch in, but I'd prefer to play all the way through. That's my biggest problem. I can usually play pretty decently complicated things, but going from an A to a B part to a C part, I'll like blank going one to the other. I like compartmentalize it. Once I get something down to like muscle memory, then it's a non-issue. But since I'm doing these, just making it up on the spot, I never really get to that point. So it's a whole thing. That's why to this day I can play like something like Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven like all the way through without even thinking about it. It's got many parts in it. But then I got verse chorus and I'm like playing 4 chords and I'm like, crap. It's just a muscle memory versus short-term memory thing. All right. So let's see. I'm going to try this. It's kind of weird playing without drums. I hit the wrong one. Damn it. Tuner. I'll leave it a little above if it's like 1 or 2 cents up because my body heat will immediately drop it. I am going the wrong way. What in the hell am I doing? Come on, you can do it. super massive gauge bass strings I throw in here are kind of hard to tune sometimes with this tuner. So I got this, I've said this many times, so I'll repeat it. Just EA-DG, 4-string bass, normal tuning, drop EA. Simulate the pedal drop things I do. Okay, what the heck do I want to do here? What was that? What did I play? That's the question. I haven't played that riff in a few minutes and I already forget it. It's a tad fast for finger picking. I might have to just use a pick for this. All right, well, anyway, I'll just use it, and the tone is different. I kind of like finger picking. On this bass, I always do this weird thing where I like tap it with my fingernail. It just has this aggressive attack, but I don't know if I can do it on the verse. All right, well, here I go. Let's give it a shot. Damn it! What the hell was that? I didn't even play close to the riff. Eesh. just blanked. What the heck? Oh yeah. Forgot about this part. All right, I completely forgot about that next part. I tried to play variation, it sucked, so okay, starting over. I think I'm probably just gonna go to the chorus and stop because this is a freaking nightmare and a half as far as remembering the next part. Play the riff right. It's a little bit fast, but it's not that hard. Oh my gosh, it's not that difficult. I just can't remember things for 5 seconds. Literally blanked again. It's gonna be rough just getting through these 4 parts. Dude. Yeah, so I compartmentalize. Once I'm done with something, I'm like blank. So it's not that the part's too hard for me to play, it's just that I cannot freaking remember until it's down to muscle memory. Okay, that was just a screw up. That was an ordinary screw up. I'm less annoyed about that. I hate it when I just go, can't remember where I'm even at or what a guitar is. All right, you know what? I got that far. F it. Just doing this. This is going to be a pain to edit the video later, but it's happening. All right, and then I'm just gonna plop it out to the end of the song, and I'm gonna have to do that on the video editing, so it's gonna be cross-faded together. But I'm gonna do a new song tomorrow. I don't have time to sit here and memorize everything because, yeah, it's like a ADD, like compartmentalizing thing. Like I do the same thing, just going from one room to the other. I'm like, I should go get this thing in the other room. I leave the room, go in the other one, forget what I was doing. Come back in the first room. Damn it. I had to grab that, go in the other room, forget it. It's a whole thing. All right, good enough. Bass part, done. If I had written this song last night and had all these parts, though, I'd probably come out here and be like, just fine. But it depends on if I get it to muscle memory or if it's just still like on my short term. This is the first part, second part, third part. If it's muscle memory, I'm on autopilot. I'll just go right through the whole thing. So like some classic songs, like I said, Stairway to Heaven, I can play Master of Puppets. I can play this sucker all the way through. There's like loads of parts in that, but I've just been playing it for so long. It's muscle memory. I don't even think about what I'm doing. So this is just, yeah, just how I am. Mental stuff, you know, but I got to deal with it. All right, so this looks loud enough on the track, but I'm just going to see. I got a little. Let's see what this does. Also got a little bit. All right, so these are copy pastes. This one is the only variation. Okay, also gave me just a slight little gain boost, barely anything. All right, well, at least I have some bass down here. Save. Ugh. That sounds okay-ish. I could have gone to the low E string, but I feel like that would have just been an unbelievable mess. So I think it works. Also, the chorus just gets ramped up by the octave drop. Played a lot less notes there because when I get to that low register, it doesn't really low register. It doesn't register as anything other than just, you know, if I just go bump, 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 bump. Too many notes and it just sounds like I'm making noise because it doesn't really come out as notes. Okay. Put my pick back. I gotta move my phone camera thing set up over here because I'm gonna do the drums next. All right, so drums are going to be done on this Roland SPD SX Pro. Triggering not Spirit Drum 3, that's one I used to use. Modern Massive 2. I went through Modern Massive 1, now I've got 2. I like this one better just because it's on its own independent thing, and I use the Kontakt library for like other things, but Modern Massive 1 was on Kontakt library, and I just don't like that whole thing. I like it when they have their own proprietary plugin and interface because the Kontakt one is just so outdated in my opinion. If they refine that, it'll be better, but like you got to get like a separate Pulse downloader. Then you got to get this Native Instruments plugin that you import things onto there, and you got to log in a couple places. It's like this whole thing. But I just feel like they haven't updated their like download process since like 2005 or something. Like I got an update on the library like literally yesterday, but I doubt you can download things onto it different ways. Once you know how to do it, you can repeat the process, but there's a learning curve. All right, let's see though. All right, I'm just gonna hit record, see what happens. something like that. It's going to be a variation because it's kind of improvised, but we'll see. Excuse me, what? Could you like actually record? One more. Got to lock in a little better. By the way, I got a kick drum there. It's a cheater kick drum that's kind of nice for doing super crazy doubles on the thing. Okay, I gotta zoom in because I keep not getting this on P1 somehow. Doing the same thing I did on the other stuff. Just go to the chorus. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'm doing it. Because if I mess up post doing what I just did, I'm going to be pissed because I think I got a whole bunch of things I can't recreate if I try to do it again. So screw it. I'm just going to chop right there. And then I'm going to punch in the last chorus. I'm not even going to copy paste any of that yet because I got to do some stuff to the MIDI first. All right, so here goes last chorus. All right, good enough. I usually play all the way through, but I'm just having one of those days, so. It's not happening today. I'll just deal with it and do it this way. Okay, so let's see here. Hello, trackpad. Could you actually work? There we go. I just grabbed a bunch of stuff and literally nothing happened. Must have temporarily disconnected itself or something. Okay, so you know what I gotta do here? Shorten the note lengths because they're too long and so many of those things are overlapping. All right, so there's that. All right, I'm just gonna polish this up a little bit. So it's not moving much, but just want to tighten some of this up a little with the grid. So sounds all good. I'm not exactly the perfect drummer or anything. I just like playing my parts in. Okay. I think that is supposed to be there. That's there. I know that's gonna go wrong, so I'll just move that way. That kind of buzz rolled. I'll just leave it alone. Chances are that's supposed to be there, and these are a little bit early. Yeah, okay. That's it. Turn the click off. Maybe I'm wrong about these. Yeah, all right. Yeah, there's no way. That's... Dude, what is happening? Work. My trackpad's going crazy on me. I feel like that's not supposed to be there. I'll do that. Okay. I probably need to get a new one. I didn't change out the trackpad and keyboard when I got the new computer. I just decided to use the old ones, but I might need to replace them because it seems being weird on me. So, okay. They did kind of get messed up on my previous computer because the room I was in before I moved here just a few months ago was like really cold in winter and really warm in the summer. So I feel like these things just at some point I had lost power and the heater wasn't on. It just got weird. And they seem to work only when they're plugged in with the USB, and when they're not, they don't seem to work as well, like communicate with the computer over Bluetooth like they should. You know what, let me bulk grab symbols first. There. That way that's just there. Alright, so what I'm doing is just some of the eighth note slower type hits. I'm just nudging onto the eighth note on the grid. Just tightens everything up. I don't do everything because I want a little humanization in there, but yeah. What's that supposed to be? I'm just gonna leave it as is because frankly it doesn't even sound bad. This is early. Yeah, it's fine. There. That one's there. All right. Although I am copy pasting this, so maybe I should make it a little tighter. Okay, let me start from the beginning. That's fine. Although, I'm just going to boost these a little bit. They're kind of quiet. That one. Yeah. That's fine. What in the world is this supposed to be? Probably there. I have no idea, actually. It ain't that. That is terrible. Okay, so let's see. I'll do these one at a time. That's probably there. Is that a triplet? Might be. Let's turn the last one up. Yeah, okay. That makes sense now. This is fine. This sucks. Bet that's there. Now. Alright, it's actually fine. I was just like overanalyzing. I already did these. That's good. Alright, did a hell of a lot less here, which is nice. Yeah, I wasn't going to clean this up quite as much as I am, but since I'm going to paste it... okay, that's not right. Let's just get that in there. That's better. That's not there. That good. Yeah. And put this back on 8th minutes, and I don't have to worry about it as much. Because I got a lot more simplistic on this part. It's all 8th minutes. I also wanted to take this ride, because that's just what it's putting out on this pad. Move it up. Probably to there, crash symbol. That is early. Yeah, so what I was saying is I'm going to paste this onto the next 2 repetitions because the structure is just verse, pre-chorus, chorus, repeat, although there's like an A and a B section to each one of those. But yeah, I'm just going to repeat this, so I think I actually just want to get this nice and tight for that reason. That's fine because it's on its own. I think there's an extra hit. I'm just going to eliminate it. Yeah, there we go. Zoom back out. And some of these like bounce hits I'm doing on the kick drum, I'll leave alone. Although that's kind of really super rushed. Maybe I'll... All right, there we go. Good enough. All right, so this can just go right. Why don't you snap on the measure? There. That all lines up. Then I can just join it. Done. Hit save. All right, so there's the drum part. I bet I just missed a hit there, so I'm gonna go ahead and write it in. Yeah, because I did it there too. That's weird. I bet there. And then after that, it just repeats. Okay, that works. Last chorus, because I did that different. That's fine. All right, good enough. Did a few changes. The little changes I did are so like minuscule though. Like when I line up the video, it's usually like you can't even tell with 30 frames per second that I moved anything. So kind of cheating, but not really. I'm just, wanting to show that I actually played it, even if I did fix it up a little bit. I feel like too, since I'm saying it on here, it's like now, I'm not hiding anything, so it's all good. All right, so the guitars might need a layer on that I'll do later, but I've got plenty here to do vocals too. All right, so I need lyrics for one. I'm gonna do that on my little MacBook Air. It's kind of works today, and just literally just drag them over to the other computer when I do them and hit save. Okay, so I don't have any lyrics. I usually just kind of do like whatever, just freeform type things. Hey, I've got a whole chat going and I'm not seeing it on I just saw it on the screen. Hey, I'm sorry if I'm ignoring you. I can't even see it. Why the heck is that happening? Let me pull up my browser. So let's see, view channel. My streaming software is buggy sometimes. It's not even showing the chat. Like seriously? Oh yeah, Blood Moon, you're talking to me. I couldn't even see it. What the hell? Stupid thing. 700 years. Yeah, you're talking about downloading on Contact. Average Contact library experience. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was talking about earlier. Sorry I didn't see you say anything about it, but yeah, I feel like they haven't updated that process in so long. And it was like a process you'd have to go through for a lot of things like 2 decades ago. But I'm like, why is it still the case? Because, yeah, it's bad. Sorry I didn't see you on here. Seriously, I'm sitting here looking at my chat on my streaming software. Nothing. It's blank. There was just some AI bot saying some bullcrap about their headset not working. Literally get a copy paste of that message every so often. And I'm like, I know it's just a bot. Anyway. I should see it now. I just reset the chat. Okay, so where was I? Lyrics. All right. Okay, typed up some random lines. That should get me through parts of this. I might just go crazy screamy. Because why not? Let me see. I'm possibly going to have to take a little empty the bladder break, and I've been drinking my Gatorade here, so I'm plenty hydrated. I never liked Gatorade, but ever since I moved to this super dry location with no humidity, I'm like, give me Gatorade. Must be like I actually need the electrolytes. I used to think it was bogus. I'm like, nah. But I came from Pennsylvania, which in the summer is usually super hot and humid. It's like colder in the winter, but I think they've been getting hit by some pretty serious rain, even hurricane stuff coming up through, and it's like 80+% humidity up into 90% humidity and just muggy and hot. And I'm like, I don't miss that. It's hot here, but it's dry. Really high altitude too. I actually had no problem acclimating to the altitude. My wife got a little bit of a swelling in lower parts of her legs and some little blood vessel in her eye burst. And when I say we're at high altitude, we're pretty high up there. Like if you get anything from the grocery store that's got a seal on it, it's always like and about to pop. So yeah. All right, I'm going to take a little bit of a mini break. I just got to clear out. I might just grab my phone and sing to something too, so my voice is actually working when I come on. So 2-3 minutes max. Well, maybe a little more. I don't know. I'm going to sing like half of a song and then come back on. All right, I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back, and my wife's working from home again, and she's doing like an online meeting, so I'm going to try and do something. So when I do like my screams and stuff, I do a lot of like vocal fry things that aren't super loud. I want to see if I can do this so quiet she's not even going to notice. So let's see. I was just talking with the mic off like an idiot. I was just saying my wife's working upstairs again and she's on like a meeting. So I do a lot of vocal fry stuff, and I want to see if I can do the vocals quiet but still crazy aggressive, because the way I do these things, it's not actually as loud as regular singing. So I might be able to pull this off. All right, maybe I'll just let that riff go. Then come in here. All right, this might work. Okay, so let me get my cell phone camera going, because I want to actually shoot video. All right, so I'm probably going to do some copy pasting like I did for the rest of this. So I let the first part go through because I got to get something to cover the footage on the like edited thing I do.
Distance keep going, but it's all
Yeah, this might work. This might work. I'm gonna turn off that metronome.
Results keep coming, but it's all one every morning, and the next coming there all attacks, but
I'll go to there. Okay. I don't know how that sounded, but pitches were a little weird. I gotta just do a couple takes till I get this right.
back to back they cry out like nobody back at all. Yes, the insults keep coming.
All right, I want to go. Okay, I think I am just gonna start here because screw it.
Yes, the insults keep coming, and it's all one-sided. The morning and the next come without wall protected.
Yeah. Okay. So this is gonna be different every time because I'm kind of sorting out what I want to do.
Yes,
It's boo boo. Huh.
yes, the insult gave coming, but it's one-sided. The morning and the next come with a attacks. Right on the now. It's the endless down, break back,
Okay. Getting ideas. I like the beginning. I'm just gonna keep that.
Yes, the insults keep coming, but it's all one-sided. The morning and the next come with the morning.
Okay, yeah, I'll go down there. Oh, all right. I think I'm getting ideas. This is gonna be repetitious, but I just gotta sort it out.
Yes, the insults keep coming, but it's all one-sided. The morning and the next come with their own attack, but straight for the next. That's how it I'm going.
Maybe. Let me listen. Whoa, what the hell did I just do? It's funny, I'm singing so quietly. Dude, what are you doing, computer? Okay, there we go. Damn it. Dude.
Yes, the insults keep coming, but it's all one-sided. In the morning and the next come with their own attacks, but straight from the next attack.
All right, I'm gonna keep that. I'm doing that so quietly, it's ridiculous. Okay. My one friend uses Studio One. I used that once or twice. I think it's kind of similar to this. I don't really know anything about FL Studio. I've seen Ableton because the other guy I watch that streams that he does all MIDI stuff. He uses that. Pro Tools, I've seen used. I never used it when I was in a band. So it was an old version of Pro Tools, but because it was many years ago when I was in a band. But the guy used that a lot. I think they all work the same. It just depends on what you like. Okay, I need more lyrics here. Does Pro Tools crash all the time? I have no idea. Nothing here. What's next? My biggest problem I have on Logic is I'm an idiot and I want to hit like Command S for save and I hit Command ERDFG and my computer goes because it's user error. Okay, I just typed some lyrics. Yeah, get good drums. That's got to be a Contact Library one too. I think they all are except for the newer ones. Modern Massive 2 and then what's the other one called? It's like a single kit, but I forget the exact name of it. I can literally picture the thing in my head, but I suck at names, so I don't remember names of anything. People or things. I'll like meet somebody, they'll tell me their name, and then tell me a whole bunch of stuff about them. I can tell you their whole life story. I can't tell you their name to save my life. I'm weird. All right, so. Okay. See. I kind of sort out what note I want to do. Thing. Not everyone. I read the wrong word. Nothing without you, one last to the next. Everything's passing by and shines it alright. Set up for the moment lights and lost away. The only thing that holds is what you do. Alright. Did I hit those notes? I don't know. I'm singing so quietly. That was a little off, but. I gotta remember this because I am singing. Well, you can see by the waveform, I am singing so absurdly quiet. The vocal fry thing makes it sound like you're screaming, even when I'm like barely doing anything. All right, I need more lyrics because I have a chorus left. Okay, type the words. It's kind of funny. Like I can just, it took a lot of practice to do this, but I could just blank out and type things. I don't even know what the heck I'm typing. I'm just like, bleh. And then I read it and I'm like, oh, okay. That sounds like it's all profound. All right. Used to take me like freaking half a day to type lyrics. All right, I'm gonna do the thing where I mute these because it just throws me off coming in sometimes. Okay. So much time down, it seems like it. Okay. So much time and time. I messed up the lyrics. I look at the word and then I say a different word. So much time counting time, seem like it's alright. I gotta hit the notes better than this because I'm doing real bad right now. So much time counting time, seem like it's Jackson forever in the moment. But it's over, switch up and we into the verse, damn it. Okay, I gotta do a quicker pace when I get to the end.
So much time counting down and sitting like it drags on forever. In the morning when it's over, the switch up.
Close. Still crapping up the notes.
So much time counting down, sitting like it tracks on forever in the moment, but when it's over, a sense of the reality of the certain nature takes over your perception.
All right, I just kind of got weird at the end. I'm probably gonna have to pitch correct this because it's a little off, but saying so quiet I can't hardly control it. I mean, it's working. I haven't gotten yelled at yet. Okay, I think that's it because I don't want to do any more than that. I don't remember what I even did in the first verse at this point, so I'm good. Just gonna say that's the vocal. There it is. Yay. Okay, so there's that and that. Nah, I pasted the wrong part. I don't even actually need to paste these out because I'm gonna just do a thing with Melodyne, but just for like the sake of visual looking at where the parts are, I'm gonna paste them. Okay, that's there. Okay, so good. I don't need the cell phone camera anymore. What's my charge at? Oh, it's actually higher than I thought it'd be. Okay. My battery. Thought it'd be low. It's not. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is just do a quick tuning of these with Melodyne. Why isn't it not at the top? Okay. I can technically do the ARA version of this, but it doesn't like to work for me a lot. And it's also not great at key changes when I've got the key set up top, which this is not even the correct key anyway. But yeah, the verse is E minor and then it switches to E major in the chorus. Well, actually kind of more in the pre-chorus part. All right, let me just transfer this. So in, I think I didn't start in the downbeat, so I should be good. I'm wrong. Damn it. Undo. All right, I'll just pull that out. There. I didn't start on the right beat, did I? Nope. Damn it. I'm an idiot. Okay. There we go. Works. Okay, algorithm melodic. Obviously don't have to pitch correct the screams, but still gonna... Okay, wait a minute. That's G major because it's E minor, same key. I'm still gonna do this because it actually makes them sound more aggressive sometimes. I'm gonna join these together because I think it's our... No, don't cut it. Oh, it's doing... I gotta zoom in. It's not doing what I want. There. Join that. Join that. Join this. You pain in my butt. There it goes. Finally. I knew it. I don't know if I should do anything with that. Let me see. All right, works for me. So funny how like under my breath I'm singing to do this. I don't know what the heck I just did. Everything wrong besides what I wanted to do. Singing super under my breath so my wife doesn't come down and yell at me because she's on like a conference call thing upstairs. I think it worked though. It's a little off pitch because it's hard to do. All right, is this? I'm just gonna not even chance it. I'm pulling this out a beat. If I cut off the breath noise, it doesn't sound natural, so I just want to get that. All right. This part, I'll chop that because it's going to be weird. This part's already in E. So, select all.
Nothing new without you.
All right.
Nothing new without you. Us to the next. Everything's passing by. I'm trying to die. Tired of the morning lights and lost the way. Everything that holds us what you do.
All right.
Nothing new without you.
One more. This one is also just in major. I could probably join these two together. Let me see.
Stay. So much.
I don't know. Maybe not. I'll figure it out in a minute. I'm just going to get this one corrected. Oh, I did do it right. Okay. I always have to undo twice on this for some reason. Okay. Long sing. Isn't it like 1 a.m. for you? You're up late. You're like me. I stay up late sometimes. Okay. Just gonna zero this out. This actually looks mostly on pitch, which is surprising because I am singing so quietly under my breath. I can hardly control the notes. I'll put that there because it's going G sharp A. All right.
So much dying.
Nah, I don't like that. Let me listen to it as it is. Actually, it's fine. All right, that is not bad. I thought it'd come out way worse doing what I just did. Okay. So I'm going to do this. Bounce. This is the verse. Vocal. Pre-chorus. Hang on. Actually, I think I can get a... you know what? It's going to be weird at the end. Never mind. I got only like one chorus thing at the end, so I'm just going to do this separate. Pre-chorus, vocal. And... all right, so what I just did is bounced out the... selecting everything the wrong way. I bounced out all the processed vocals on their own new tracks without anything on them. So now all those corrections I did are just baked in. Gonna do a gain boost because I was super quiet there. Normalize. Okay. I think it'll actually make the vocals sound interesting. Oh, so it's just a little after midnight there. Okay. Okay, so I only want the chorus here. I also think I just pasted those on the wrong spot in the second. Yeah. I'm just gonna drag them ahead a beat because I pulled all these out one beat. Okay. There we go. Vocals are on there. Now, since they're so like under my breath, which is actually going to provide for a cool tone, so it'll sound unique on this song. But yeah, my wife upstairs, I haven't been yelled at yet, but she's doing like a video conference call. She's working from home today again, and normally it's no problem, she's just typing on the computer, but if she's doing a call and I'm like screaming, it's a little weird. That'll be a problem. All right, what am I looking for? This. Okay, so that's already in G. That's fine. I'm going to just put on some crazy effects. Let me throw on the distortion right away so I kind of have an idea what it's doing. Okay, so what this does is throws a vocoder on, and it's layering it over top of my vocal, and I can affect how much or how little with this. So I think for the scream in the beginning, I'm going to go pretty high with it. And I probably want to put on this formant drop, so this will add like a weird deep tone. That sounds so weird on its own. Let me try. You can do different wave types too. I was gonna automate that up, but I might actually leave it right where it is. Okay, I also like to put on this plugin, which is just a built-in Logic plugin. I mainly just use the filter section, and I'm just gonna put it on lock and then just pick somewhere around here. It just cuts a little low end off, so this will sound a little less muddy and choppy. All right, you know what? Let me put this on latch. I actually might try to do. I already pasted these. I'm gonna have to redo it because I'm gonna put all the automation on. I'll delete the second one here and just repaste it because then I'll have the automation already set. All right. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go with this and get it in view here. I'm just gonna turn this as it goes. So once the screaming's done, I'll just slowly ride this up. Yeah, that'll just drop at the end. That'll work. What's my mix? 30. It's probably okay. I just leave it right where it is. Okay, read. So now it's just there. All right, so let me delete this. Erase. Oh, I probably just had wherever the last setting was. Okay, so 1 beat ahead, paste. Yes. I pasted that in the wrong spot. Damn it. Okay. Okay, so let's try this. Yes, copy. And yeah, I don't know why I just did that. I was way off. All right, the automation's working. Good. Like I said, when I was doing this, I was trying to be super quiet. The way I'm doing these screams, it's just an inhale scream. If you've heard the band Breaking Benjamin, he does these a lot. So you just breathe. You're just like inhaling, so you're not breathing out, and you go, and you just get your vocal fry to work. So it's like a little bit of constriction, just like in the back of your. And you just inhale through that constriction, and it sounds like that. And you have to keep really relaxed and hardly try, like it's just a barely trying to breathe in type thing. Because like if you overdo it, it doesn't work anymore. You got to just really gently go. So that's all I'm doing. There's a lot of other ways to do screaming sounds, but this one is like the easiest on your voice as far as I'm concerned. Like there's no tension, no nothing, and it doesn't hurt a single thing. All right. And if you throw some compression and saturation on, it sounds absolutely crazy. And if you just change your mouth shape, like you go, all I'm doing is like opening and closing my mouth a little bit, and it just changes the tone. All right, so this part is E major, mono to stereo, because that's kind of the whole point of this thing. It's making my vocals wide. I'm gonna actually leave this one a little lower in the mix. Throw this on. All right, and I'm just gonna copy this over. In theory, I just want to go. There we go. But I don't think I have to recopy these two because I didn't do any automation. So that should be good. I pasted the chorus on the wrong track. Don't move. I am out of it today. No wonder I couldn't remember the next parts when I was playing earlier to try and play through the song. Jeez. All right, so singing really quietly under my breath, keep it this unique tone after I applied the effects. So that's, I'm not too upset about that. I'm actually glad I had to do that today. All right, yeah, save, because I think that's good for the vocals. What am I hearing there? I have a noise at the end of this. Okay. All right, it's just right here. All right, those are copy pastes, so usually that just takes care of all three in one shot. Yeah. That noise was probably me hitting the space bar to stop the audio. You know what, just to be safe, I'm gonna get the end of this too. And this. That one actually cuts off all right. All right, so now I wonder if I can write out this whole riff for MIDI. I'm going to try it. And if I get cut off and the audio messes up, sometimes when I'm loading the Kontakt player, it gets glitchy. They did an update yesterday and it didn't glitch out on me, so it might be okay. Let's find out, I guess. Still there. Hey, all right. Can I make it out wide? So these you can kind of like pick where you want your double to sit in the stereo field. I actually didn't read the manual notes on this, so I'm not 100% sure, but that's what it sounds like it's doing to me. So yeah. All right, I'll leave this a little loud for right now, just so I can make sure I hear everything. I'm gonna grab my guitar, just so I can remind myself what I actually played. So I'm just gonna use the MIDI guitar to reinforce the real guitars. That's easy. Create MIDI region. All right, I'll just go through one at a time here. Put this on brush tool. I usually like that one the best. Okay, so this first part, 2 measures, easy. And below the range, which actually this is the lowest note on the range E instrument, everything here is different articulations, and I just have them memorized. All right, so it's, wait. Wait. What the hell did I play? I hate this. I forget how I played it. All right, I think I got it. So A to start with. Yeah. All right, so E. So C, B, G, A. Okay. A, G. I said it backwards. Then it just repeats. Okay, good. Let me solo this out. I'm going to turn the mic on too to talk over it, but. Yeah. Make them real choppy. Just want to see if I alternate this. Yeah, I like that. Okay. I'm going to put that on palm mute. All right. Now I'm going to turn it down later, but just to get the context, make sure I got this right. That's not bad. I think I got it correct enough. Okay, so just select all, copy, paste, because it just repeats twice. Good. Sometimes I write stuff down with MIDI and have to learn it on the guitar, and sometimes I write it on the guitar and have to learn the MIDI part. Or just remind myself what notes I actually did. All right, let me mute the vocals. Need to hear the guitars. All right, so that's just do. That's not what I want it to do. All right, so go palm mute, power chord, and I've just got these memorized. It's definitely just going to be all the way across. And then I'm going to go. All right, let me solo that. It's kind of what I was going for. All right, and then this part is just okay, just do the octaves. So this is triplets. Just change this to, I think it's eighth note triplets. So starting on B. Okay, seriously. Yep. Then E, F sharp, G. Oh, I got to change this to. Never mind. I just wrote an octave too low. That's what's going on. I was below the range. That's okay. Now, good. So then A, B, C. Ending on D. so just do this, stretch these across. Okay, that'll work. So when I hit to this, I'll just do a regular open. Got it. That was a little bit of work, but I got it. Okay, I'll split it here and just do copy, paste, paste, paste. A lot of work. Trying to match what I actually played on the guitar. I mean, obviously, but I just want that tone to be on top of the guitar, so I gotta match it if I'm gonna do that. All right, this one's probably just gonna be... I don't necessarily have to follow that exactly. I can just hit the root note. Two measures. Okay, so wrong note. Stop. Okay. I was just trying to put in the articulation when I was doing it in the wrong octave. All right, so just repeat. Mm-hmm. That didn't work. Oh, it's because I'm still on triplets. That's why. Okay. There. That's what I want. Oh yeah, first one's E, then A. All right. Just to listen through for context. I just want to chill out for a second and not type stuff in. All right, and again, just a reminder, it's super loud in the mix right now. I'm going to turn it down. Why did I perpetually do this? I just meant to hit spacebar. All right. So it's... You know what? I'm forgetting I have a keyboard here. So C sharp. All right, let me just do it this way then. I didn't want you to join it, you stupid thing. All right, yeah. Whoa, that's not right. Well, that's the rhythm. Do I want these to be power chords? Maybe. Yeah, I think I do. Oh yeah, that's right. I couldn't remember what I went to next. B. I'll just do a... You know what? I'm gonna do that. So this one's going... And then I'll just grab that, hit copy, paste. Next one's C sharp. Just add extra rhythm underneath. It's more than what I played on the other thing, but it works. Oh, you know what? I could just cut that. Then hit copy, paste, because it repeats. I think I just held A out here. That's a dub guitar. Hang on, I gotta go to the main. Yeah. That's what I did. All right. So I'm gonna do a fancy thing here for the transition. All right, so it starts on A. So I'll write A, octave, third, fifth, ninth. Should keep going. Oops. Oh wait, I'll actually get an octave there. Okay, so put this on like a tap riff. Yeah, sure. All right, and then I go into G sharp minor for, like, was it 4 measures? Yeah, and then 2 for the other 2 chords. All right. So starting here, I'm gonna go power chord and I'll just do this. Not going to do anything more than that. Okay, that works. And then I went to C sharp. F sharp. Oops. So all right, that works. Select all, copy, paste. That should be the chorus. That was a lot of freaking work. Okay. Chorus. End on E. All right, there it is. Good. All right, so it's too loud. And I also think I want to play with the pick attack a little bit in here. Right there. See where that sits. Yeah. Let's see if that arpeggio at the end sounds okay now, because it was obviously too loud. That's good. So I'm gonna duplicate that track. What I'm gonna do is layer. I think I'm just gonna use a built-in sound. I'll try this one. I'm gonna change where it sits on the stereo field here. I know I gotta turn the output down already. So just go a little lower than the other one. All right, so what I'm gonna do is do some harmony. So let's see. If I just chop here and here, just copy, paste. I think that's the quickest, easiest way to do this. So I'm in E minor, so G major parallel, that'll work. I'm gonna go up into the next octave. Okay, I gotta do the harmonics. Ooh. Okay, I like it. I might have to turn it down a little more, but I like it. Alright, so this, I'm gonna copy, paste. Perfect. I don't actually like this sound. I'm gonna switch it to the just DI. And then I'll go down about 11. So I'm gonna put it through thaw amp. So it's just a DI sound, and it's running through the amp modeling plugin I'm using for my other guitars now. That'll work better. Just do a preset. Kind of sucks. Why do they always make the output clipping loud? Trim it a little bit. That's not bad. Why is that huge? What the hell just happened? Alright, so since this is a bunch of 9 chords, I'm gonna do... Let me think about this. D sharp E, yeah, or F sharp E. Yeah, because I've got this on a power chord setting, so that's making that F sharp, C sharp, which is adding the 9 in there. Yeah. Nice. Just gonna go ahead and Alright, I went all the way up to the top note on this, so I think I'm gonna harmonize this by going down to F sharp. And then this is a different key, E major. Okay, it just sounded cool. I didn't even have to do anything. Alright. I might do the same trick. So B should make that F sharp. Yeah, B, D, F sharp. So that'll work. Perfect. I love MIDI guitars laggard on real guitars. It's like the best of both worlds. Okay. I don't have to worry about the E on the end there. Let me turn the vocals back on. Maybe I'll turn that down. right, that's all a repeat. So I'm listening to guitar solo. That's enough. All right, I love it. Sounds good to me. I think some of the guitars are a little too loud, just like the dub guitars, most likely. All right, I'll turn that. I can't get it the same. Whatever. All right. I got to do a lot of low end cut on these faster parts with the low tuning because they will not sound like they're cutting through that well. The MIDI guitars will, but the real guitars that get on the low end, it doesn't sound very clear after a lot of layers. That MIDI guitar harmony that I added sounds so cool. All right. I'm gonna drag the beginning out. I feel like just putting some kind of intro on here. Doesn't want to go out any further. All right, that's fine. What should I do though? I'm just gonna use these to make it. I think I might use this like distorted MIDI one. I'll skip the beat. That's kind of stupid. Hang on. Just hit a chord. Need it to be sustained. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, I'm too high up. Aha. Down an octave. E, D, A. All right, B, F sharp, D there. One more. This one will go down to E, G, C, E, and B on top. Okay. All right, so Fill Amp has this lo-fi button. Yeah. Hey, am I back? Hey, I'm back. I didn't realize the audio went out. Thanks for telling me that. This plugin, the contact library, sometimes likes to glitch out on me. It hadn't been doing it, so I was getting a little too comfortable. I wasn't watching. Okay, so that doesn't happen again. I'm just going to do this. Freeze. And these are both good to go anyway, so I can just do this. This will cut out, but this is just freezing. All right. Let me know if I'm back on. I should be. I'm seeing it in the meter. Okay. Yeah, ultimate contact experience, exactly. Yeah, I have it set so it should be subservient to Logic's audio settings, but every once in a while when it's loading, it's like it decides to try to take over and then it doesn't. So it goes and blits out. I don't notice though, because on my end, I might hear a little pop or something, but I don't really notice anything. So if I ever mute and I'm using the MIDI guitars, it's the damn Kontakt library. So just let me know. Just say, hey, idiot, you're silent. You know. I have negative self-talk sometimes. All right, so I was planning on just doing a quick, I'll just duplicate this. That'll be the easiest way to go about it. That'll show me the drum options. I like this one, so I'm just gonna load it. And then, yeah, there we go. Got a drum part easily accessible. I'm just gonna do that. That was about as sloppy as could be. Quantize, yes, please. Near. I'll delete that one. Okay. You know, I did that little click thing. I don't like it though. Yeah, the codes and installers, dude, I can't even tell you. I gotta like look up tutorials on how to do it every time I install some new thing. I try to not. I had Superior Drummer 3 for the longest time. It's actually a pretty damn good plugin, but it sounds a little dated now. You can do some really great things with it, but it's a lot of work to do. I find Myron Massive 2, it's just you load a preset and it sounds good. You have to do almost no work. But I had Modern Massive 1, and that was through the Kontakt library, and I was like, oh my gosh, I hate this. The drums sound so good, but it's so annoying to get set up. But yeah, I have this massively powerful computer I just replaced my old one with. I barely could afford it. I had to budget it for a while, and I took a long time to get it because the old one was 10 years old, and it was just not handling the processing. And Kontakt was wrecking that one. I couldn't even do anything. But this one is still glitching out from Kontakt. So I'm like, okay, the Kontakt player is just terrible. That's what it is. Because there is no reason this new computer shouldn't handle it. I should be able to open up like 5 different web browsers, 3 recording things, and a video editor, and it still have no lag. But Kontakt breaks it. So if I'm getting muted, the trick is to just freeze the track, because then it's all pre-processed and doesn't do anything more. But I just reset the audio quick. All I do is just go into the audio settings and toggle back the buffer or something, and then just resets. But I don't notice it happen. So just tell me, hey, you got muted. Kontakt did it again. All right, so I'm gonna send this to a bus because this particular electronic drum thing is like a multi-track thing. If I open it, you can see it's 1.5 million tracks. So the easiest way to deal with it is to send it all to a bus. And then I'm gonna load a compressor. and I'm gonna smash it. This one usually works good for drums. So I'll do that. I just kind of know the settings, so I'm just quick doing it. I like to put on a little bit of this saturation setting. Limiter, turn it down just a smidge. Oh, it's on. I gotta turn that to just no extra gain. I can go up a little bit there. I think that last hit's kind of in the way. I'll get rid of it. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I didn't actually play this, but I feel like I need something there. Let me try that. Yeah. So I didn't actually play that on my drum kit, but you know what? It's good. I'm just composing. Yeah, you're not wrong about any of this. I seriously, I can't. Every time I start to try and like import a new instrument from the Kontakt library, I've only got the Shreddage Hydra, I got Shreddage Hydra and then the bass guitar, which is Darkwall or something. And then I have Mono Massive 1. I did Mono Massive 1 and then I got the guitars begrudgingly because I was like, oh, did they have to be on the damn Kontakt library? So I was like, all right, I did it because they sound so good. I was like, I can't not get them. And I do a lot of stock music, which is like, I write instrumental things that are going to be used for background music on commercials and stuff. That's like my main gig. So I have a humongous library of that uploaded to a website called Pond5. So I wanted the MIDI guitars because the thing with the stock music is the more you have, the better. Because if you only got like 20, 30 songs, you're going to make like $5 a year. So I have like 35,000 songs up there, which sounds absolutely crazy. But what I do is I use the MIDI guitars. I play something in, quantize it, loop it, make another part, quantize it, loop it. And then I just slap it together real quick and use the MIDI guitars and then Mono Massive 2 currently. I have a lot up there. We're just using Mono Massive 1, but I do that so then it's just not super in the way background music. I can just make it real fast and then I just upload it. So I was like, I have to get these libraries so I can do that quick because if I do it with the real guitar, it takes too much time. I got to tune it. I got to do all kinds of stuff. So I just have a template. I just upload it, play in the notes I want real quick, fix it up, done. And then I do the next one. And I usually do a thing where I bounce down like a chorus loop, a verse loop, and I can get like 10 or 20 out of one track that way. Because a lot of people actually want loops of things, especially the drum loops. So the thing is like, I just needed those, but man, the Kontakt library sucks. It's like so dated, so roundabout and weird. And like, you can't figure it out for anything. Like, yeah, so Mono Massive 2 though, you just go to their website, download it, you got it, done. Like, why can't it all be like that? They do go through this thing. What the heck is it? Cradle Hub. But that's actually that's just for the purchase, not for you don't have to do download stuff as far as I remember. Don't quote me on that, but it wasn't nearly as complicated as Kontakt stuff. All right, so intro again. I think I'm gonna do a low cut on this. I want it to sound super lo-fi. There. That's good. I think that's it. Whew. Done. It was a long one today. Ugh. All right, well, I got it done. I managed to get vocals done, even though my wife is doing a work from home day and talking on the phone. My vocals were all just really quiet under my breath. Had to pitch shift a little more than normal, but just the fact that I can do that, it's kind of fun. So yeah, got loads of effects on them anyway, so you can barely tell. I love these affected vocoder sounding vocals right now. I don't know if like you can't hear a word I'm saying and they sound like a robot, but I just for some reason with the heavy music like how it sounds. If I was doing lighter stuff, I would absolutely not use this plugin, but for the heavier stuff I'm using, I just think it sounds so freaking cool. So yeah, I just keep doing it. I think that's all good. Let me just check. I'm gonna play like loudest part of this and see how it is on the output. Minus 2.8. That's plenty of headroom. I gotta put this on read so I don't accidentally write something wrong on there. The thing I do though is like I make sure my gain staging is good. So like the drums are hitting minus 10, bass usually hits around, well, it's super quiet, but that's the first part. Anything between minus 10 and minus 14. If I've got a single instrument, I shoot for that. And if I got the guitars or vocals all summed into one bus, I try to make sure the bus output is hitting like around there. Minus 10 to 14, that's my range. And then that pretty much, I copied that from someone else. It's not like I figured that out, but that does seem to work. Someone else I was seeing, I forget who it was at this point, but they were shooting for that range on everything, and I'm just kind of copying that because then it seems to work out that the master output never gets above a certain point and you've just got headroom, so then when you master the track it sounds fantastic. Historically what I used to do is I'd run linear phase EQ. Where is it? There. For the main. So it's already making latency. Get that out of there. Okay. Yeah, so then I'd run through a multi-compressor and then I'd run through a limiter and I'd just master my own tracks. But anymore, I just hit this mastering assistant because it does it all in one shot. Gets it to like minus 14 LUFS, which is what all the streaming services want. I kind of enjoy the fact that it's like at a stage where you master everything quieter, because when everything was mastered loud, I feel like you just lost so many dynamics and everything was like ear fatigue city. You just had ear fatigue, everything you listened to. My old band, we did 2 albums in this one guy's recording studio, and he was really fantastic and knew everything. Early 2010s to, late 2000s. It was everything had to be mastered super loud. So I can hardly listen to those albums anymore without just getting annoyed, because I'm like, oh my gosh, these would be so much better if they were just mastered a little less. But we thought it was great at the time because we got it louder than like everybody. Oh man, like absurdly loud. They still sound good to a point, but if you hear it on a streaming service, they sound broken. A lot of mastered stuff from the late 2000s sounds broken on streaming services because they mastered it to the point where it was like almost beyond the limit you could do. But now it's reasonable. I like that. All right. It's already getting pretty late. I got to eat lunch. I got to do my like workout thing too. I didn't do it the end of last week, so I don't want to get all sore because I didn't do it for a long time. I don't do anything crazy. I just like do like basic stuff. And I used to be a long distance runner. So I got injured and now I can't run pretty much at all. I can walk. And I couldn't walk for a while. So I destroyed my left knee. Like I tore the ACL off the bone, ripped the cartilage apart. They repaired that. Nerve compression going on, so I had nerve damage, and my whole leg lost hair below my knee because the nerve damage stopped my hair follicle it's working. It's a weird. And then I also had a lower back injury and hip injury at the same time. So I really got wrecked. So I hadn't been walking for so long that I'm now trying to train it so my legs can actually handle just going around a mile loop around my area where I live. And they barely do it. I'm like really hurting by the time I get back. It's getting better. It's just like a slow process. Just like, yeah, sucks. But I'm not complaining to a point. It's just like, that's what it is, you know, just dealing with it. But yeah, my calf muscles went down to nothing. So I'm just training it. But I just do basic stuff so I can like keep from getting injured now. I don't train too much or do anything over the top, but I skipped it last week because one of the injuries I had, not related to the one I was just talking about, is I smashed my toe at some point and broke it. So my nail always grew in crooked. So I finally just I went to a podiatrist and I finally just told him, I was like, just permanently remove the thing because I'm sick of having to deal with it growing crooked. So that also hurts. And I'm like, ouch. So I skipped training yesterday because I couldn't do anything where my blood pressure raised because then my toe was like going. I'm like an old person because I got all injured. But I'm healing up. I can still sit on my butt and record music though, so it's all good. Anyway, I think this is done. I just got to do the mastering stuff and then I'm going to post the video. So I take the footage I shot on my phone this whole time and I line that up with the final mastered audio, put out a YouTube video, guitar solo short, because I single out the guitar solo. I just call it guitar solo excerpt, and I think a lot of people misread it as expert, and I get weird combative comments where they're like, you're not an expert, this guitar solo sucks, and I'm like, it doesn't even say expert, but thanks. Makes me laugh. But anyway, yeah, that's it for today. I'll be on tomorrow. Just gonna keep coming on writing new music. So thanks for watching. Blood Moon 1010. Or do you just say 10? You probably say 1010. Good luck with your contact player experience too, because man, this thing is not fun. I can't believe it's still crashing my freaking core audio on this computer. I got a 32 core Mac with like several terabytes of memory and super fast processing. It's brand new. And this damn contact library still crashes it. Oh well. Anyway, see you later. Thanks for watching. Out for now.